Hey, what's up, people? I'm back. Just wanted to drop another video. I had a really good time dropping the video last time. So much to the point, I had to share another one. To those of you that are wondering if I'm in trouble, like I got some calls last time. I'm not in the doghouse. I just like sharing uplifting things for marriages, and so does my wife. As a matter of fact, we have our own Facebook page that we're going to be sharing more marital stuff on. You can go to edandsharita.com, as a matter of fact. But as far as Facebook goes, it's the same thing. Facebook/edandsharita, EDSHARITA. You can go right over there, like the page, comment on the videos, whatever. But today I want to talk on moving from the rut to the groove. And before I do that, I want to use dictionary.com's definition of those two words. So the rut, according to dictionary.com, is a furrow or track in the ground, especially one made by the passage of a vehicle or vehicles. It is also a fixed or established mode, usually dull or unpromising. All right, that's the rut. The groove is a long and narrow cut or indentation in a surface. It's a fixed routine as well. In the slang version of it is an enjoyable time or experience. So what does this have to do with marriage? It has a lot to do with marriage, actually, because so many of my friends, people I know, even things we see on TV, show people who are in dull marriages. And those marriages that are dull and boring and causing everybody to want to cheat on everybody, some of the soap operas, everybody's sleeping with everybody because everybody's dull and bored, and they've gotten into the rut of marriage. And what I want to cause you guys to do is get out of the rut. We've got to move into the groove. Everybody say it with me. Got to move into the groove. You got to do the shake too. But I want to call your attention back to when I was, my first memory actually is that of me playing drums for my dad's friend. For those of you that don't know, I'm a drummer. And so my first memories of me trying to impress my dad's friend by playing drums for him. And ever since then, every musical director, every band leader has told me that my main job as drummer, and you guys know this, is to hold the groove or get in the groove. The vibe of any good song is the groove. But being in a marriage that is in a rut is the equivalent of hiring a bad drummer. Just like having a good drummer is the groove, hiring a bad drummer represents the rut. Because you can hire somebody to fill the position and play the role, but at the end of the day, it's going to be dull, it's going to be boring, it's going to drag everything down, and you're going to be miserable. And marriage is supposed to be enjoyable. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but it's supposed to be enjoyable. And so what I want to help you guys understand is that you've got to get back into that groove. You've got to stop letting everybody and everything, kids, even kids, yes, career, church events, things that block the road of you and your spouse being able to connect, because everybody has a lane in your marriage except your spouse. Your kids are in one lane, your job is in another one, and you and your spouse are riding on opposite sides of the shoulder trying to get across. And every time you guys try to cross over to get to each other, you get hit by a kid or a job or any number of things that get in the way. And I want to say, you guys got to move that stuff out of the way. You got to tell them to get out of my way. And say this with me. Clear the highway. Because me and my boo have got to be on one accord. And when we get through, we'll get back to you. Because Stella ain't the only one that need her groove back. Y'all need it back too. Get your groove back, baby. Fellas, we had our talk last week. Ladies, let's clear the way, and make sure that we're making time and putting forth effort to clear the highway. This road is under construction in our marriage because we need to make sure that we are in our groove, in our lane, with our spouse before we start attending to everybody else's problems. Can I get a 1 amen? But that's all, man. Let's just be mindful of making sure that we make time for our spouse. Me and my wife, we have a date this weekend because I need her to know that this lane is narrow and she the only one in it. And after we get done doing what we doing, we'll get to you. I'll holler.